right, it might be an unpopular opinion, but I always end my nights camping with a movie. How about you?
I don't, but sometimes I really do wish that I did. You know, I mean, because at some point you're tired, the kids are tired, you just want to relax, and you're used to watching something. There are times when a movie just makes sense.
So today we're going to kind of be building an ultimate camping movie list to talk about the movies we've seen while we're camping, good movies we think to watch while camping, and also just tell you that it's okay to watch a movie when you're camping. Because I think some people think it's a no-no, but I'm here to tell you it's a yes. This is the RV Small Talk Podcast, where we talk about trailers and truck campers, camping, movies. You know, we do a lot of small talk too. We talk about a lot of nothing sometimes, but it always comes back around to camping somehow. I'm Lindsay from Princess Craft RV, and that
is PJ.
Also from Princess Craft RV.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, let's get right into this. Movies while camping can be like kind of taboo. Like people are like,
yeah, that's
ew,
so true.
What? Like this.
I know. Well, you hear this. Yeah, well, we're going camping to get away from all the electronics.
Me too.
Right?
I am too. To be fair, like, yes, I am going camping to get away from the buzz of the electronics. But also, I don't know. I feel like I get to use these tools when they suit. Like, I'm also camping and get to do what I want. And when those tools are really helpful, they're helpful. So some of the scenario, I mean, like, even if you're a no screens camper, you know, I don't know. Maybe you're going to get rained out. Maybe it is blazing hot from the hours of noon till 2 p.m.
Can you tell we're in Texas?
And you need something to do in the AC or you will get heat exhaustion.
Yeah, you just crawl inside and you cool off for a few hours.
I mean, a siesta is a thing when you're camping. So
Okay.
siesta with a movie.
Yes.
It's a thing.
It is. It is. And, you know, late night wind down is a thing too. So sometimes it's nice. I mean, what do you do when you're home? And you really just want to relax and wind down before bed?
Right.
Put on a movie.
Yeah.
Right?
It's really a tool that started with the kids. So if you're camping with kids, you don't need to, but it is a way for my kids to wind down after a day of camping.
Have you ever been camping with kids and it like rains all day? I mean, there is nothing like 12 hours of rain when you're camping.
Especially in a small camper.
To humble a family.
Because let me tell you,
movie watching, right?
we bring all the games and cards, and I remember doing Play-Doh in the camper.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
because you know that's the pushback, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be the pushback. Y'all just play games, talk to each other.
We do for hours, and eventually we need to push play on something. And, I don't even care if I'm judged for it. I really don't. Movies
We're judged on everything,
okay.
Lindsay.
So, you might start the trip thinking like, we're not going to need a movie. However, it's nice to be prepared because you never know what's going to happen in that trip. Right?
You always have a movie in your back pocket.
What if you get sick?
Always.
You know what? DVDs aren't even a thing anymore, right? I mean, they are. You can technically buy them, but we have like 5 DVDs in our house, and they're all kids' movies, and we take them camping. Because where else do we have a DVD player? It's like a fun thing to look forward to. Like, we get to watch those movies. Anyway, downloading beforehand is probably a good idea, or physical DVDs. If you are camping, you're not sure how the internet's going to be. So that's one of those things that like you don't want to leave to the last minute.
Mm-hmm. And if you do, pull into Goodwill because you know what? They have all those DVDs there. They have hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds
and they don't
DVDs.
Want them either.
They don't want them either. Yeah. And you pay 50 cents, maybe $1, and then you throw them away if you don't want them. Give them back.
Mm-hmm.
Give them back to Goodwill. But the kids at tons of family movies there.
Mm-hmm. They have tons of family. And
you know the reason I know this?
Because you went and got some.
Because we got stuck with kids and it was raining. And I said, yeah, I saw a Goodwill right up here in this town. Let's go see what we can find.
Is that where you got all those movies that they won't watch? Like
yes.
Pollyanna, like the old kids movie. And my kids are like,
okay.
Nana, this is lame. I'm like,
yeah.
What? This is the coolest movie.
Yeah. And to be fair, we ended up, I believe those were truck stop movies because we were stuck.
Truck stop movies, yeah.
Which I don't recommend, by the way, because they don't have good family movies. But we had a DVD player.
Did you go to the other side of the curtain to get those movies?
No, I did not.
So we got our movies probably years ago in the like $5 Walmart bin. They have those big bins.
Right.
And like it's a nightmare for me. If I see one of those bins, I'm like, oh, heck no. But guess what? For kids... It might as well be a ball pit. They get so excited. They want to dig through every single one to make sure they find the best one. Yeah, give them $5 in 10 minutes. And we came out with the new Spider-Man movie. It's not new, but like not old. The Into the Spider-Verse or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is a wildly entertaining movie. I love it.
Is it? I've never seen it.
And the second one is Across the Spider-Verse. It's also incredible. And, you know, my daughter's obsessed with Spider-Man. My son wants nothing to do with it.
So it's something that adults could watch.
Oh, yeah.
So it
very entertaining.
Okay.
Our other camping movie is Charlotte's Web, which we actually have shelved for the past year and a half because my daughter cried so much. When she saw it the first couple but she wanted to keep watching it. You know, she wants to watch it over and over again, even though it makes her cry because girls.
But it's a real kind of a quiet movie.
It is. It's great for bedtime, and it just even like the muted colors of it and like the old school animation of it is pretty slow. And it's not about camping at all, but it is about a farm. So you get like
you can kind
I'm trying to tie the string together there. But
make a web.
I don't know. But, you know, I think we're going to pull it back out of retirement and see if we can handle Charlotte's Web again emotionally.
And you know, I think you can watch movies when you're camping that you would never watch at home.
Yeah.
Like you would never pull out an old movie that maybe your kids watched 5 years ago. At home, they're like, no, that's lame. But somehow when you're camping, it seems okay.
Well, and it's the perfect time to pull out the movie that you want them to watch with you, but they never want to because you'd be like, this is all we got. Like, we are camping. We don't have access to any movie ever. So it's this or nothing. And then they say, okay.
You don't like have the remote where you go say, let's see what's on Netflix. Wait, I want to watch this one.
Yeah.
You say, here's our camping movie.
You know, that's like the craziest concept to my
is.
kids of like when I was growing up, like you couldn't choose what to watch. You just watched what was on. You couldn't choose what to listen to. You just listened to what was on. And I swear I've explained that to them like 10 times. And every single time they're like, huh? And I'm like, oh my gosh.
I've never thought about that. I've never thought about that.
The instant gratification of getting to watch or listen to anything you want whenever you want. It's I don't.
It is kind of a new.
I don't
concept.
think it's good or bad, but I think it is crazy that they cannot wrap their heads around the fact that you just had to listen to whatever song or watch whatever movie. Anyway, getting off track.
We do that. We do that.
That's the small talk part. The last one, which I don't understand at all, because they have never seen this movie before, but they picked it out of that Walmart bin a couple years ago, and we watch it every time we go camping, and it's this weird little movie called Bolt. I mean, it's just like a dream.
I've never heard of it.
It's a DreamWorks animation movie about this.
Never heard of it.
Girl and this dog, and they're actors on a TV show where she is like a undercover agent, and he is her, you know, sidekick, and he has all these powers as a dog in his collar and stuff. But they're both just actors. But the dog doesn't know he's an actor. So then the girl gets kidnapped, and then he has to go save the girl because he thinks it's another episode of the show, but he thinks the show is his life. Anyway, it's not even that great. In my opinion, it's not a great movie. But my kids, they have never once asked to watch that movie unless we're camping. So it's like their brain oh, we're going camping. It's time to watch Bolt when we go to bed, which is whatever, but it's weird.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So you can have like specific movies that kids enjoy only when they're camping.
That seems to be what my kids have naturally done. And yeah, it works. They've never they have access to any movie ever, right? No, they've never asked for Bolt. When we go camping, they're like, oh, what night do you want to watch Bolt, tonight or tomorrow night? I'm like, oh, it's Bolt time. So I probably need to buy a couple more copies of that on DVD just in case.
And, technically you could stream anything if you have Wi-Fi. But
you could. I love the DVD thing.
I think, going a little old school when you're camping and limiting it just feels fun.
And I guess it's so easy, right? It's nighttime. You are tired. You're getting your kids ready for bed. You're trying to calm them down. We're camping. Everything's exciting. Get them in their bed. Like, I can just put the DVD in. I don't have to be trying to connect and turn on the hotspot and,
Now, are your kids moviegoers? Like, do you go to the movies a lot, or do you watch movies every night?
No, they don't watch. I think that it is something special for them because they don't watch TV to go to sleep, which I thought was a pretty normal thing, but according to my kids' friends, it's pretty weird for them to go to sleep without a TV on. So, I think it's
weird for a lot of parents to go to sleep without a TV.
Yeah, that's true.
Or to get sleepy without a TV. I mean, we use the TV to kind of
minute.
Yeah.
So
and you gauge your bedtime by the TV.
Yes. So they equate watching movies, especially those movies, to camping, and it's really fun.
That's cool. That's cool.
So let's move off kids. There's so many movies.
Why do people watch horror movies when they go camping?
I don't know. I'm out.
But you have a sister who loves horror movies.
I know, it's so weird.
I find it so weird.
But like the act of being scared is really fun. So I can see how horror movies, while you're camping, I mean, that's what you're trying to do, right? You're intentionally trying to scare yourself. You're not watching horror movies and laughing at them. That's not as fun as
the excitement and the adrenaline and the little scared. And it's dark all around you.
And also nothing is going to happen to you when you're camping. So watching the horror movie, if you can be grounded enough to know that you're safe, it's really fun.
I don't know. I could watch zombie movies or something.
I could totally watch
a few zombies. I could tolerate
ghost movies or like Blair Witch Project. I could watch.
I've never seen it.
I mean, I'm not scared of ghosts. I'm scared of people coming and killing you. But like that's not gonna happen when you're camping. There's just gonna be some ghosts, but like they're probably cool ghosts.
They're probably camping ghosts.
Yeah, they're camping ghosts. They're like, "What's up? You got any mellows?" But yeah, Blair Witch Project would be perfect. I think, okay, I'm changing my mind now. Now I want to watch Blair Witch Project while camping, which happened at a rally once, right?
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. I don't really remember, but I remember somebody wanting to watch Blair Witch Project and then like created a whole event and all these people came to her camper to watch this while camping because it was like, oh, what a great idea.
Yeah. At our rally, everybody kind of does their own thing, right? But Saturday nights, we have a band. And there was a group that said, yeah, we don't want to go hear the band. I think it was country western. We were dancing. We were two-stepping. We have so much fun at the rallies. But, it's not for everybody. So there was a group that said, hey, I've got a projector. Let's go watch a movie. And there were this whole group that went and watched Blair Witch Project.
That's awesome.
And the next day, they were like, yeah, we had the best night. We built a fire. We watched a movie.
Especially if you're with other people, I feel like a horror movie would be even more fun because then you're like psyching each other out. But
more
also
fun.
Like, obviously that twig
with
snapping over there.
Yeah, but
isn't
your camping
the Blair Witch
chair
coming to get us? But it also might be.
And the nice blanket, little fire. I think that sounds awesome. I think that may have been when we thought, we should do movie night at our rallies,
Yeah.
which we do at almost every rally.
And you would think it wouldn't be that popular of an event. But
And
holy moly.
oh my gosh, how much fun is it? It's kind of like, a play in the park.
Yeah. And it reminds me of like a movie theater, right? So you get the community part of watching a movie with other people, except for we're not at a movie theater with all the rules.
It's
So
the people
like,
that we like.
we all
that we're
like are
camping
laughing loudly at the funny parts, and everybody has their dogs by their side, and
Yeah,
it's just
their favorite
really
beverage.
fun.
Yeah, that is fun. So that became a staple because of Blair Witch Project. Who knew?
And speaking of the rally, it's coming up really, really quick, and we still have spots.
Yeah, it's
So-
next month, right?
It is next month.
In May, the Texas Tiny Trailer Rally.
So there's two ways you can find information about it, but we still have spots, which is sad because we usually don't at this point. So
Right.
we want to fill up this rally. It will sell out, but I mean, sell out. It's free, guys.
Yeah, it's free.
It will fill up, but no matter where you bought your camper, I always try to say this, no matter how big it is, we want you there. So name be damned, come hang out with us. It is TexasTinyTrailerRally.com. We'll get you the registration info, just kind of like a little bit of information about what the rally's about, how to sign up. Again, it's free. You just pay for your camp spot.
Yeah.
Or you can go to princesscraft.com, and there's a little tab at the top in the About section. That's the Texas Tiny Trailer Rally. You can check it out there. We're also on Facebook, Texas Tiny Trailer Rally. I just want more new friends. If you've never been to the rally before, especially, I would love for you to come hang out.
We have music, we have campfires, we have beer and wine tasting. Sometimes we have karaoke, sometimes we have movies.
And we have a lot of classes
Yes.
to teach you about your camper. So it's
That's
not
right.
just fun. You also have to learn. No, you don't have to.
And
but-
communities. So one of the favorite classes is destinations, and we talk about trips people have taken and where to go and how they did it and what they liked, what they didn't like. It's really tons of fun. It's tons of fun, and there might be a movie. So there
And there might be a movie.
might
I
be a
hope
movie.
there's a movie. That's a really fun part of it.
It has been real fun.
All right.
Okay, so Blair Witch Project. Is there other scary movies?
There's a bajillion scary movies, PJ. What
know,
are you
but-
talking about?
But what's a good camp? Is there?
Camping scary movies? There's a million because the woods can be scary. I mean, Harry and the Hendersons? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
that better be in the comedy
I love
section.
that. It
No.
better be
No, you got The Shining is like a
classic.
yeah, and it
Kind
doesn't
of
have to do with camping, but
scary,
it is
but-
kind of like isolation focused.
Yes, that's
which
true.
is cool. And A Cabin in the Woods, which I've never seen and never will. But there's
It sounds too scary for me.
there's all the Last House on the Left. There's all the. I mean, none of them are. There's probably a bajillion camping horror
There
movies.
probably
but
are.
Yeah, the isolation ones I think would be best while you're camping because they really freak you out because you're kind of in that situation, right?
Right. Like a. Ooh. Okay, I want to move on because I am not a scary person. Watching
Not a scary person.
a scary movie person
Go like this.
watching. I'm just not. Maybe I'd be better if I had my RV community around me, but then I'd have to go back to my own camper by myself. So I don't know.
Oh,
But-
comedy is more a jam.
Yeah.
And you have once again, so many movies to.
So many great movies.
One of the ones that we show at our rally a lot is RV with Robin Williams, which is one of those movies that it's kind of just like your generic family, comedy where things go wrong. I mean, but it's so funny. It's actually funny. RV is really funny.
And it's even funnier when it's on this massive wall and you're sitting there in your camp chair
And all your
with your
friends
dog.
are laughing with you. RV is a great one.
We actually watched that this last rally, didn't we? It was belly laughter.
I know, it was great.
In this field where we were watching it. We have a giant blow up screen and it's so fun. It was just really fun. I didn't remember it being that funny.
We Are the Millers is also hilarious. We haven't shown that at the rally yet.
We
It is
haven't.
not
Maybe
kid friendly.
that's. Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty offensive in some points, but that's what makes it funny. And Ernest Goes to Camp, y'all. Bring Ernest back.
Ooh, okay. Well, now that would be family friendly, right?
Yeah, I mean, I watched all the Ernest movies when I was a kid. Wasn't I supposed to? No, it's good.
I
It's
have
good.
no idea. I don't remember it being offensive.
No, Ernest is totally
It's
fine.
just silly.
It's
There
super
are
silly.
so many movies about kids going to camp. So many movies. I mean, they've redone The Parent Trap 3 times. Do you remember that?
3?
I think they've done it 3 times.
Thought they did
Maybe
it
only
once.
2? Oh, no. Probably the first one with Haley Mills, you don't even remember.
Yeah, I do. There's the one with Haley Mills, and then there's the one with Lindsay Lohan.
Okay.
What else is there?
I thought there was a third one. Maybe I'm getting old. I don't know.
But maybe there is.
There's a bunch of them. I mean, there's a lot of movies like that
Right.
that are about either going camping
like summer
as
camp.
a side
Yeah.
trip or a summer camp that kids go to.
And usually they involve the camping trip movies usually involve oh, look at all the things that can go wrong when we're camping, which
Yeah.
is fun to watch when you're camping and everything is not going wrong.
Well, yeah, and it provides a little comedy there with the family. So, yeah, that's always a good choice. Comedy, kids, camping, it works.
Yay, rom-coms. They make you feel all good inside.
The girl movies.
The girl movies.
Yes.
I don't know. I know a lot of guys who like rom-coms because
Really?
they're easy to watch.
They are.
I mean, they're kind of, what do you call it? They're like vanilla ice cream. Like everybody likes it. Just, it's nobody's favorite.
Yes. And
right?
it's so different than comedies, which, sometimes the comedy's funny, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's scary, and then, you're all edgy or a thriller or a mystery. Rom-coms, they're quiet, they're predictable. There is
Great
nothing
to fall asleep to.
Yes, nothing to
Polarizing.
yes.
So we have a couple of our favorite rom-coms is 50 First Dates. I mean, come on. It's just a good movie.
I can't watch a lot of movies over and over, but I can watch that one. And I'm not even an Adam Sandler
I know
fan.
I know
I
you're
am
not an
Adam Sandler fan, but that one is
That
just
one's so cute.
so sweet.
And it's easy to watch. Once again, I mean, it's
It is.
quiet. There's no
It is.
action.
You're right. You're right.
The Proposal is good.
Whoa.
And the Long Long Trailer is another one that we showed at our rally for a couple of years. It's the Lucy and Desi movie.
Right.
And I don't know. I was a bit skeptical the first time I saw it. I'm like, there's no way this is going to actually be funny or entertaining.
Because whole
it's
movies can be a
They're
little
just slow. Yeah. Our brains worked different back then, and we
That's
were okay
right.
with slow things. Now we need go, go, go.
That's right.
But the Long Long Trailer is really cute and really funny. And even just like seeing the trailer.
It's really
it's
you
comical.
know,
I mean, it's-
retros are so trendy right now, but I mean it is a cool style.
And it was so long. I guess maybe I'm just
and it
used to
just-
these little trailers. I remember seeing it in the movie and being like, oh my gosh, it goes on forever. How do you drive that thing? And turns out the entire movie is about how you don't drive that thing, how driving it is actually awful. But it's really cute. It's a fun watch. You got the muted colors again. You got you do have them yelling at each other constantly, but again, that's what they did back then apparently. People just
Well,
yelled at each other in joking ways,
And it made no. There
Why
is
are
no
you
back
doing this?
then.
Why are you doing this? It's like the whole movie.
That was Lucille Ball. I mean, she creates
Yeah.
the drama.
Yeah.
And,
And-
yeah, I just love the old school part of it, and I love the way it's filmed. I am big on how it's filmed and the style of it because it was different 50 years ago or more, and it's cool. It's fun to
50
watch.
years ago.
Yeah.
50 years ago, so it's like the 80s.
Yeah, so
The
it was
80s.
probably 70 years ago. When was the Long Long Trailer? Right, the 50s.
50s?
Probably
7. No.
So that's
We
80
suck at
years ago?
math.
I don't know. It's a long time ago.
Even watching, I
but
remember.
it's fun.
It is fun. And even watching, like, I remember at one point she, like, says, like, oh, I need to cook something. And she just, like, or they're packing and she's, like, packing casserole dishes. And it's just like, in what world would you bring, like, big, like, Pyrex casserole dishes camping with you?
And if you did, why would you bring more than one?
And they're like, it's just
But that's part of the fun of the movie.
It's so
is
silly.
all the
and just
crazy
seeing
things.
that stuff, they'd be like, "Oh, we would never do that today."
And I think back then, you know, when the movie was made, camping was, you know, taking a clean shirt in your car in case you need it. And a few things in the back seat, and you're off camping. And it came from a time when it was much quieter. So much quieter, much more minimalistic.
Yeah.
And then these trailers came into being in the 50s, probably 40s, 50s. It started growing into this trailer community, and it really was making fun of these people with these
excess.
Massive trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, when you put it into context and you remember the time, it really is extra hilarious.
Now, for my favorite, these don't even have a category. These are just like other movies. You know, the drama, adventure, mind thinking movies. That'll give you a little something extra to ponder when you stare into the campfire.
Ooh.
Like, okay, the first one on the list just has a story. And if you are anywhere close to my age, I'm ready for the long sigh when you hear Garden State. Garden State has now become a camping movie. Accidentally, because I had a copy of it somehow on DVD in my camper. Caitlin, who I was camping with, is a few years younger than me and had never seen it. But Garden State is a very like millennial, like we all watched it when we were teenagers. We all wanted to like be Zach. We all felt like we were Zach Braff, and like the soundtrack is incredible. Anyway, it will also just like mess you up in your brain. So I think
I've never seen it, so now I have to watch it just to know what you're talking about.
But also, like, it's a movie about nothing. Nothing happens the entire time. You're just watching Zach Braff walk around his old hometown, being like super weird and awkward, with a really good soundtrack in the background. But my generation, like, freaked out over this movie. Freaked out. It defined us. It was amazing. So we all love it, and now we're passing on the trauma. So.
Okay.
Anyway,
maybe I'll pass.
Garden State has
with
been
that
a camping
description,
movie.
Lindsay.
I don't
Maybe
know.
I'll pass.
But like,
What's another
Castaway?
Castaway.
Castaway would be fun while you're camping. Into the Wild would be fun while you're camping.
I agree.
I mean, I guess both of those have really
Except
sad endings.
Except for Into the Wild would be kind of an amazing movie to watch, but I just don't think I could deal with it knowing that I've seen the ending.
Yeah.
I do not like sad endings.
Do you want to? Have you ever heard of Grizzly Man? Grizzly Man? Have you ever heard of Grizzly Man?
No.
You watch that while you're camping? You've never heard of Grizzly Man? Okay.
No.
Real quick, small talk. It is a documentary about a man who thought he was a grizzly bear at heart, essentially. Like, he studied bears and he loved grizzly bears so much that he like took a camera out into the woods and like filmed himself trying to get close to these grizzly bears and like living amongst them.
And then one finally ate him.
And then, spoiler alert.
But no, I'm out.
Watching that while you're camping would
out.
be great. It's a totally sad ending. However, it doesn't make the movie not great. The movie's still really good. I just thought of another one that I cannot believe I haven't made my kids watch while we're camping. Everybody should watch this while they're camping.
What?
FernGully. It's about chopping down the rainforest and how we have to save nature. And it has Robin Williams as the bat. I am a Robin Williams fan today.
Yeah, why not? I'm always a Robin Williams fan. So, FernGully. I don't think I've seen it, so next time I take your kids camping.
Never seen
it's
FernGully?
FernGully. No, I put movies on when you were younger so I could walk away.
That's true. Like, you turned on FernGully and walked away. Caitlin might be mad at me, but I just realized that she wrote at the bottom of this page, and I just want to read it out loud.
Okay.
Lindsay ruined Caitlin's life by showing her garden state at last year's spring rally. In all caps, that movie is sad and it traumatized me. Love you so much.
So that's in our notes for this podcast.
The notes that Caitlin wrote. I love you too, Caitlin. I'm sorry I traumatized you, but like the shins will help out with that. Just figure out how you're going to play it. I mean, you got options. You got projectors, tablets, TVs. Yeah, internet-based, like you said. It's not that hard to stream when you're camping in some spots.
Or
just download them. Grab DVDs.
Right.
Figure out how you're going to do it and have a game plan, even if you don't plan on watching a movie. Because,
yes,
man, just having it ready to go, kids or not, is really helpful sometimes.
Downloading a movie is really a great idea for a couple of reasons. One, you don't have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You can say, this is it. Here's our movie.
You can't even lose the DVD.
Well, you don't have to lose it. Yeah, but you also don't know what kind of a setup you're going to have and what kind of Wi-Fi you're going to have, what kind of cell service. So all of that is just making it foolproof. And it's really nice to have that decision made. Yeah. So have a couple of those in your back pocket.
The entertainment decision.
And outdoor movies, I am telling you guys, that's partly why camping movies are different. Yeah. When you're sitting outside.
You hear the crickets while the movie's going. It's very
and did
fun.
you know, most people say, oh yeah, but we don't have a way to watch it outside. You can have a TV that hangs outside on your trailer. Most trailers on the front side under the awning, they'll have plug-ins where you can plug in a TV, right? So that's out there, guys, and it's super easy to do or to add it at the dealer. But also, having a hanging screen with a projector is cheapish.
Projectors are pretty cheap now, and it works.
We have a setup for around $400.
Yeah, and we've used it for years. But before we had that blow-up screen, remember what we did is we literally taped a white bed sheet that I got at Walmart to the side of an aluminum corrugated building. And
you could do that on the side of your camper.
And it worked just fine. So yeah. If you want a cheap setup, projectors are pretty cheap. You can use a bed sheet. You can use the side of your camper. I don't know. Go watch some movies, y'all.
And the projectors fit in a box that's kind of the size of a shoebox. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't take up a lot of space.
Nope.
And the screen can fold up in a little Ziploc bag.
It's me this time.
So the screen can just fit in this little Ziploc bag. You just put it in a cabinet, not a big deal, and you are ready for outdoor movies, which, I don't know, it's pretty cool if you haven't tried it.
It is.
Hopefully we gave you some food for thought on movies, and maybe for those of you who think movies are not for camping, maybe we convinced you. Give it a shot.
Maybe they skipped this podcast.
Maybe.
That's okay. Another quick reminder about our rally. We have the Texas Tiny Trailer Rally and the Texas Truck Camper Rally. So if you're looking at truck campers or have a truck camper, come join us. We have people come from all over the country. Come hang out with us. TexasTruckCamperRally.com and TexasTinyTrailerRally.com. Man.
Yep.
When we named those, we weren't thinking about 10 years later.
15 years later.
I have
that
to say
everybody wants to
times.
show up. But also, you can hear our podcast anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast. But if you are on Apple Podcasts and you would like to leave us a comment or a review, so helpful, and we'd love to hear from you. And I'd love to hear your favorite movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell PJ what
the name of all these movies are that I can't remember, because obviously I can't tell you. So yeah, it works both ways, guys.
Yes, this is a give and take relationship, guys. We will see you next time.
Hope so. Bye.